Hello friends, welcome to Physics Live channel. Today we are going to study continuous charge distributions. We know that linear charge distributions, surface charge distributions and volume charge distribution. Okay. First, linear charge distribution, in which we have linear charge density, that is lambda is equal to dq by dx. dq is equal to lambda dx. Okay. Linear charge density is represented by lambda, that is equal to dq by dx. From that we know that the total charge is given from integral dq, that is integral lambda dx. We know that sum in which that is linear charge density, that is constant, or others that is lambda is not equal to constant, that is uniform and non-uniform case, in which q is equal to integral lambda dx. Lambda is constant means we take lambda outside, so we get that total charge is lambda x. Lambda is not constant means we have to integrate lambda also. Okay. Here we are discussing thin rod and ring under the case of linear charge density. Surface charge density means sigma is equal to dq by dA, that is charge divided by area. dq is equal to sigma dA. Total charge q is equal to integral dq. Uniform case means capital Q is equal to integral sigma dA. Sigma is constant and integral dA, that is A. And non-uniform case, that is sigma is not a constant, that is q is equal to integral sigma dA. We are discussing here that is circular disc. Okay. In 3D volume also there is a charge distribution. So volume charge density, rho is equal to dq by dv, dq is equal to rho dv. We have uniform and non-uniform case. Rho is constant means we take rho outside, and q is equal to rho v. Cylinder and sphere are those cases. Non-uniform, that is rho is not a constant means we have to integrate integral rho dv. These are the charge densities in 1D, 2D, 3D. Okay. In one dimension we know that we have thin rod and circular ring. First thin rod, that is we have that is lambda is equal to ax plus bx square from 0 to L. We have to find total charge, that is we know that equation, that is lambda is equal to dq by dx, dq is equal to lambda dx. We have to integrate from 0 to L lambda dx, that is lambda is equal to x plus bx square given in the question, and we have to integrate with this with respect to x, that is ax square by 2 plus bx cube by 3 integral 0 to L. First apply upper limit and minus lower limit, that is al square by 2 plus bl cube by 3. This is the total charge of this thin rod. Second question, that is lambda is equal to a divided by x square plus a square from 0 to L. We know the basic equation, that is linear charge density lambda is equal to dq by dx, dq is equal to lambda dx. So q is equal to integral lambda dx, integral a divided by x square plus a square dx. A is constant, and 1 by x square plus a square integration, that is 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So limit from 0 to L, and after applying limit, that is tan inverse L by A is the answer. Okay. Next, circular ring case. We know that circular ring is like this. So dx is in the figure, we know that is r d theta. Okay. From that we know that angle is equal to arc by radius. Here arc is equal to dx divided by radius means r, that is d theta is equal to dx divided by r. So dx equal to r d theta. So we know that the basic equation lambda is equal to dq by dx, dq is equal to lambda dx, dx is equal to r d theta from the figure. So we have to change dx with the r d theta. That is the one additional procedure when we come to circular ring. Okay. And theta we integrate from 0 to 2 pi, because circular ring theta is varies from 0 to 2 pi. Lambda is equal to lambda 0 cos square theta is the question. So we know the basic equation lambda is equal to dq by dx, dq is equal to lambda dx, dx is here first change with the r d theta and integrate with the 0 to 2 pi. Okay. So r lambda 0 is constant, and cos square theta d theta integration, that is we know that cos square theta is replaced with the 1 plus cos 2 theta divided by 2, and after integration we get that theta plus sin 2 theta divided by 2 integral 0 to 2 pi. After applying limits, we know that sin 2 pi and 0 it is 0, so we get that pi r lambda 0. Okay. Second question, lambda is equal to lambda 0 sin theta from 0 to pi and lambda 0 cos theta from pi to 2 pi. Okay, we know that the basic equation lambda is equal to dq by dx, dq is equal to lambda dx, and dx is replaced to r d theta in circular ring case, so r d theta, and r is a constant here, and lambda we substituted from 0 to pi is lambda 0 sin theta plus 0 pi to 2 pi, that is lambda 0 cos theta, and we integrate separately sin theta integration, that is minus cos theta integration, that is sin theta, and after applying limits, and we get the answer as 2 lambda 0 r. Okay, next we are going to two dimensional, that is circular disc. Surface charge density, that is equal to dq by dA, dq is equal to sigma dA, that is integral sigma dA. We know that dA area, that is we know that r and theta is varying here in circular disc, that is dA is equal to r dr d theta. Okay, so r is varying from 0 to capital R, that is radius of circular disc, and theta is varies from 0 to 2 pi. So we have to change dA into r dr d theta. That is the first step we have to do in this circular disc. So consider this question, that is sigma is equal to sigma naught cos square theta. We know the basic equation, that is sigma is equal to dq divided by dA. So dq is equal to sigma dA. So q is equal to sigma naught cos square theta, and the area is r dr d theta. So we integrate with respect to r from 0 to r and theta from 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so sigma 0 0 to r dr 0 to 2 pi cos square theta d theta. Here r square by 2, and here cos square theta is replaced with 1 plus cos theta divided by 2, and after integration we get the answer as sigma 0 r square pi by 2 is the answer, the total charge of the circular disc here. Next question, that is sigma is equal to sigma 0 divided by r sin square theta. So we know that sigma is equal to dq by dA, dA is equal to dq is equal to sigma dA, and capital Q is equal to integral dq, integral sigma dA. Here sigma is sigma 0 divided by r sin square theta, area is changes as r dr d theta, and we separate r and theta variables and integrate separately, that is here r cancel, dr integration, that is capital R, and integral 0 to 2 pi sin square theta d theta, and after integration, that is sin square theta, we can be change it with 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2, and after integration we get that sigma 0 r pi as the answer. Okay, next we are going to the three dimensional, that is we know that volume charge density, that is dq by dv, dq is equal to rho dv, q is equal to integral rho dv. We know that volume in cylindrical coordinate system, that is rho d rho d phi dz. Okay, volume element in cylindrical coordinate system, that is rho d rho d phi dz. Here already a rho exists, that is rho can be changed with r, that is r dr d phi dz. R is changes to 0 to r, phi is changes to 0 to 2 pi, z is changes to 0 to l. Okay, so integral rho r dr d phi dz. Consider the first question, that is rho is equal to k0 r from r is less than or equal to capital R, 0 for r is greater than r. We know the basic equation, rho is equal to dq by dv, dq is equal to rho dv, integral rho dv is equal to capital Q, that is integral k naught r dv. dv is replaced with r dr d phi dz. Okay, and separate r and d phi dz variables. R variables from 0 to capital R, d phi variable from 0 to 2 pi, dz variable from 0 to L. R square integration, that is r cube by 3, d phi is 2 pi and dz is L, so we get the answer as 2 pi L k naught r cube by 3. Consider the second question, that is rho is equal to k0 divided by r cos square phi for r is less than or equal to capital R, and 0 for r is greater than r. Rho, that is volume charge density, that is equal to dq by dv, dq is equal to integral rho dv. Rho is given as k0 by r cos square phi. We know that volume element is changed in cylindrical coordinate system, that is r dr d phi dz. So after separating r variables and phi and z variables and integrating this, we get that here also cos square phi, so it is replaced with 1 plus cos 2 theta divided by 2, and after integration we get the answer as k r l pi as the answer. Okay. Next case, that is 3 dimension sphere case. The volume charge density, that is rho, is equal to dq by dv, dk is equal to rho dv. In spherical coordinate system, the volume element as r square dr sin theta d theta d phi. R is varies from 0 to capital R, theta is varies from 0 to pi, phi is varies from 0 to 2 pi. Consider this question, that is k0 r is r is less than or is equal to r, 0 for r is greater than r. So rho is equal to dq by dv, dk is equal to rho dv, integral rho dv. Okay. So capital Q is equal to integral k0 r, the dv is replaced with r square dr sin theta d theta d phi. Okay. Here r cube, so r raised to 4 by 4, 0 to r, and sin theta integration, that is minus cos theta, d phi integration, that is phi, and after putting the limits we get that is pi k naught r power 4 as the answer. Next question, in which rho is equal to k0 by r sin theta for r is less than or is equal to capital R, 0 for r is greater than r. Rho is equal to dq by dv, so dq is equal to integral rho dv. Substituting the rho, that is k0 divided by r sin theta, and dv is r square dr sin theta d theta d phi, and after separating, that is r is r and cancel, so r dr, integral d theta sin theta cancel, and integral d phi. After putting limits, we know that k naught r square pi square as the answer. Consider this question, that is rho is equal to k naught r from 0 to capital R1, k naught by r from R1 to capital R. We know that dq is equal to integral rho dv, so dv is substituted as r square dr sin theta d phi. D phi is varies from 0 to 2 pi, sin theta d theta is varies from 0 to pi. So the total limits of this after integration, and we get the answer as 4 pi. Okay. And here we know that there is two range, that is 0 to capital R1 and R1 to R. So 0 to R1, that is the function as k naught r into r square dr. R1 to r, that is k naught by r into r square dr. After this we know that k naught r cube integration and k naught r dr integration. We get the here, that is k naught r power 4 by 4, 0 to r1, k naught r square by 2 from r1 to r. Here we get that is 4 pi, and after substituting the upper limit minus lower limit, we get the answer as k naught into 4 pi r1 power 4 divided by 4 plus r square by 2 minus r1 power square r1 square divided by 2. This is the answer for this question. Thank you for watching.